What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm using a mono cat team. This team was created by MrCurtastic. Thank you very much for throwing this together. And we're going to be taking this team with all cats. We got Entei, MEOWSCARADA, Chien-Pao, Raging Bolt, which is based on Raikou, so it's like Raikou's a cat, so that's a little iffy. And then Incineroar and MEOWSCARADA. So most of these are definitely cats. Entei's iffy. I think it might be a dog. It's a lion? But anyway, we're going to be taking this onto the casual ladder, since ranked ladder is regulation I, so I promise we'll try to find some good games anyway. But we've got Entei with Life Orb Tera normal for powerful extreme speeds, and Chien-Pao to boost that even further. We've got MEOWSCARADA with Sunny Day that can boost the Sacred Fire or the Flare Blitz from Incineroar, while also messing up any rain teams. Light Screen and Reflect just to make the team super tanky. This Raging Bolt is Tera Electric Assault Vest, so that's really tanky behind screens. I can just start pounding with all of its electric moves. MEOWSCARADA is Protean Choice Scarf with Triple Axle, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Flower Trick. Hopefully we can get that Triple Axle going to get some surprise KOs, though it's really inaccurate. And then finally, Incineroar is just an Incineroar. Have fun with that one. But anyways, let's jump onto the ladder. Alright, here's a match. Sudowoodo, Talonflame, Water Tauros, Sylveon, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Porygon 2. Alright, they definitely have both Tailwind and Trick Room as options, which is interesting. I think Typhlosion is probably the thing I'm most afraid of. But with Assault Vest Raging Bolt, that shouldn't be too hard to handle. In fact, Assault Vest Raging Bolt handles a lot of that, except like Sylveon, I guess. So maybe like Bolt plus a Fire type? Could be pretty good. I have Sunny Day on MEOWSCARADA. That would be worse. But I do have Scarf Knockoff. And yeah, we'll be faster than any Typhlosion. They could always just Tailwind though, and then I don't have Sucker Punch. So yeah, Raging Bolt for sure. If they go Trick Room, I would like my priority users. So how about Bolt Entei? That would be really resilient against a Typhlosion lead. And we would be immune to Intimidate here, which is nice. Do also want Chien-Pao to power up the extreme speed and give me Sucker Punch. And finally, I think it's Incineroar. The Intimidate isn't too crazy, but just one more thing that can handle Typhlosion wouldn't be the worst. That's a cool trainer card. Alright, what do we got? Porygon 2 Sylveon. Okay. And they trace inner focus. Okay, not download. That's cool with me. I could just Tera Electric and then not be too worried about Sylveon, really. Yeah, how about Tera Electric, Thunderbolt the Porygon 2, and Sacred Fire into it. I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop the Trick Room, but if Trick Room gets up, Sylveon's not that much of a threat. And I'm suspicious that it might try to protect here to get Trick Room up, so I don't want to attack it. Okay, Sylveon is just attacking. It's good damage from Sacred Fire. Is Thunderbolt going to be enough? I don't know. Should put it in extreme speed range, though. And then Calm Mind from Sylveon. Oh, yikes. Don't like that. And it is Trick Room. Okay. Well, then I Thunderbolt the Sylveon and Extreme Speed the Porygon 2. Okay, Porygon 2's gone. I kind of wish I could get Incineroar in for a fake out turn, but let's see how much damage this thing does. It's got Moonblast. Doesn't do half to our Bolt though. Perfect. And Thunderbolt does a little bit. Cool. Sudowoodo. Is it gonna click Rock Slide or Head Smash? Like, should I be protecting Entei, or are they just gonna double Raging Bolt? I guess if they double Raging Bolt, I still get to Thunderclap somebody. See, how about I Thunderclap Sylveon and protect with Entei? A Tera on Sylveon into Fairy. Okay. So it might be like Head Smash Entei plus Big Moonblast to take out Raging Bolt. Hoping this Thunderclap will bring it into Extreme Speed range. If that's a Chien-Pao on the field. I don't know. Head Smash, okay. Good to know. I guess it also would be pretty safe to bring in Incineroar here. Oh, we actually live. It could be Thunderclap Sylveon plus Extreme Speed Sylveon. How big of a threat is Sudowoodo? Pretty big. Okay, how about I Thunderclap Sudowoodo and Extreme Speed Sylveon? Okay, it is enough. Good. I thought it probably was. It was Rocky Helmet, wow. And I could have doubled into it because Extreme Speed would move before Thunderclap being +2 priority, but I didn't want to risk it like going for Protect. Alright, here's a Thunderclap. Big damage. And you have to click Head Smash. I assume they're Rockhead then, so they don't go down to recoil here. But we still have Thunderclap available. And took out Sylveon and Porygon 2. These will be their last 2 Mons. Guess it's better to bring in Incineroar here. Oh, perfect. Go Pants! Alright, there's the Typhlosion I was so worried about. Yeah, so I should be able to Thunderclap. Okay, they see my Assault Vest and my Sitrus Berry. Should be able to Thunderclap their Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo does get Sucker Punch. So if they Sucker Punch, they can avoid the Thunderclap and take out Bolt. But I don't see how you're going to avoid the knockoff on Typhlosion. I guess you would have to Protect. Then I have Sucker Punch Chien-Pao. And you already used Tera. So I think we should be fine. Okay, I get the Thunderclap. Maybe they were like Choice Band or something. They've only seemed to click Head Smash. And I have no idea if they were banded based on the damage onto Entei, because that would KO Entei even if they were like an attack reducing item. Okay, goodbye Typhlosion. Which had... what were you holding? Probably a choice item? Yeah, you would have protected on the last turn of Trick Room if you weren't choiced. Choice specs make sense. Good game. That's a cool trainer card. Alright, we've got... okay, we know exactly what they're bringing, but one of them is a Koraidon. Alright, that's fine. Koraidon, Archaludon, Gyarados, Ursaluna. Okay, Sun's gonna be up. Chien-Pao is pretty good. We're guaranteed to be faster than anything unless they're Scarf. I guess max speed Koraidon would be a speed tie. I really like Incineroar for the Intimidate. Because a lot of those things need to be intimidated. So how about Incineroar? Plus... I don't know, Raging Bolt is weak to Dragon and Ground. MEOWSCARADA is alright. I do like Chien-Pao, but I don't want to lead it because it'll get intimidated. So how about a double fire lead with Chien-Pao in the back? And then probably MEOWSCARADA, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Because while they have... I don't know. I think an intimidated bear probably can't KO Entei until it gets its guts boost. That's a cool trainer card. So we should be able to do whatever we want turn 1. Gyarados and Ursaluna. Okay. Kinda the things I was most afraid of, honestly. But I get the Intimidate, which is huge. Yeah, you intimidate our Entei, but we intimidate both of yours, assuming no clear amulets. Perfect. I guess my problem is if I click Sacred Fire, I risk burning them and powering them up. So honestly, I could Parting Shot and Protect turn 1. Weaken these things as much as possible. Oh, the Gyarados is going for Dragon Dance. Okay. So I like reducing its attack stat again. But their bear is just attacking? Okay. It would be a ground move, probably Earthquake. So I've got no problem going into MEOWSCARADA here. Bulk up? Yikes. Okay, they like boosting. In that case, I think I need to put a Flower Trick into that bear and go for another round of Intimidates. Gotta keep their attack stats down. They're like, I didn't know they would be so aggressive. Okay. Bulk Up and Dragon Dance cancel out my first round of Intimidate. This will get them down again, though. And I got the Parting Shot on Gyarados. Incineroar's just going to be switching in and out a lot. They also didn't get burned on the Ursaluna. They're not Flame Orb. Alright, we transform into a Grass type, which I don't really care one way or another about that. Do a ton of damage to their bear. Oh, a crit! Wow! Yeah, here's Waterfall. Not so bad. Incineroar can take that. And the Fire Punch! It's Life Orb Ursaluna. Wow, okay. I think I want to just go Flower Trick the Ursaluna, finish it off, and just fake out Gyarados. Fire Punch and Bulk Up? Do you not have room for Protect? That's what I'm hoping. Alright, they're swapping out Ursaluna. That makes sense. Into Archaludon. Alright, this will probably do like negative damage and give them a stamina boost. Yep. Yeah, they have stamina. Okay. We've got Sacred Sword for that later. I think I'm gonna... Do I just go for the Flower Trick onto Gyarados to get the damage? I think so. Then I'll Parting Shot the Archaludon. Oh, we're seeing a Tera. It's Archaludon. Into fighting. Okay, so they're gonna go for a big body press. That's a little scary, I guess. But how much are we doing to this Gyarados? Big damage, not quite a KO. Finish this off with Ice Fang. Alright, I figured we'd be going down eventually. Would have got the KO if we were Overgrow. And then a +1 Tera boosted body press takes out Incineroar. Shell Bell. Okay. think the play here has to be Tera Ghost to bait the body press. Sucker Punch to clear Gyarados. Sacred Fire, fish for a burn. This is not going as well as I was hoping. The fact they still have Koraidon left is really scary. Alright, Sword of Ruin boosted, Sacred Fire does no damage, but gets the burn. Good. Gives them another stamina boost, unfortunately. But Body Press Whiff, perfect. We've got incentive to just protect in front of this thing now as it's getting slowly chipped down by the burn. Here's Koraidon. Are they going to use a setup move too? I'm wondering, do I Extreme Speed plus Ice Spinner into it? I think that's probably right. They've been showing a willingness to use setup moves like crazy, so I'm just going to go for the attacks. Big damage from Extreme Speed. I think that's Ice Spinner range. And we either win the speed tie or we're faster the whole time. Goodbye, Koraidon. Perfect. There's a limit to how much damage you can really do, but you have Sword of Ruin, you have the Tera. Whew, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to go with a double protect. It feels a little iffy, but potentially baiting out the protect from their Ursaluna if they even have it. If they have bulk up and fire punch, I really doubt they have any other surprising moves they could pull out. Breaking swipe from the Archaludon. And they have Ice Punch? Don't like to see Breaking Swipe, that's for sure. I think I need to finish off the bear and go for a Sword of Ruin and Sun boosted Sacred Fire. Breaking Swipe would finish off Entei and do some damage to Chien-Pao, but I don't know what the rest of their moveset is. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Yeah, Breaking Swipe's the right play, but it does so little damage. I wonder if they're actually even able to beat Chien-Pao from here. If they're Body Press plus Breaking Swipe. Do you have special attacks? Because I might be in range of like Draco Meteor. I'm just going to protect for the free chip damage. If they're like Rest, then GG, I guess. Focus Energy. That's interesting. But they're definitely in a -1 Sacred Sword range, so I don't got to worry about that. Goodbye. Whew. Alright, that was close. A lot closer than I was hoping it'd be. Thank you for the burn, Entei. That's why I didn't want to go after the bear. The bear would have been so happy to get burned. It didn't even have a flame orb. Alright. Good game. Great trainer card. Okay. Miraidon, but also Quaquaval, Lucario, Charizard, Ceruledge, and Grimmsnarl. That's a really cool team. Miraidon will require me to use either... I mean, I got both. I got Chien-Pao, I got Electric Terra, Raging Bolt. I've got a few answers to that. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. In fact, I really like Raging Bolt here. Enough to lead it? Plus Incineroar, maybe? There's not much that gets around Fake Out on their side of the field. So honestly, yeah, why not Fake Out and just start throwing Lightning Bolts? And then... Entei could get walled out by Ceruledge pretty easily. So I think I want to do MEOWSCARADA, and do I want Chien-Pao or do I want Screens here? Screens is like okay, but the Sun could potentially boost their 2 fire types a lot more than if I'm only bringing Incineroar. I don't really want to bring Entei. And Psychic is fine. Yeah, I don't think this is a Screens game. Because if they've got Miraidon, they can just blow through my team anyway. No trainer card, boo. Yes, my plan is to take them out, hopefully before they can take me out. Miraidon, Lucario. That's a bit rough, if they're inner focus. They're not inner focus. Interesting. Yeah, what's wrong with Draco Meteor plus Fake Out into Miraidon? At worst, we bait out a Protect or a Tera. There's a Tera. If they're Tera Ghost and they just Draco us back, that'd be bad. Tera Electric is fine. Clap. Flinch, good. -1 Ice Punch. As long as it doesn't freeze, yeah, we're good. Alright, Draco! Big damage. Love to see it. I think I want to do Tera Electric. Try to take a hit from this Miraidon and Draco it a second time. If they don't allow it, or if they Volt Switch out, I think Knockoff would be pretty nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I was always going to use this Tera in the face of Miraidon. They could easily just Electro Drift Incineroar, but then at least I'd trade something pretty good. Outrage? Outrage? The double into Incin doesn't take it. Outrage? Okay. I guess oh, crit. Oh, didn't need to do that. Alright. Outrage Miraidon. Yeah. We had intimidated it, so it was never going to do that much. And are you justified that I just gave you your attack back? Ganlon Berry. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what that does. I'm actually looking that up. Alright, who did they send out? Ceruledge? Okay. Boost defense when you drop below a quarter health? Huh? Who's that for? Alright, I'm just gonna It's actually kind of hard to swap out in this position. But I need to. I'll swap into Chien-Pao, at least it's sashed. I'll also swap in MEOWSCARADA, actually. This puts some Pokemon in harm's way, but we've got Sucker Punch, we've got Thunderclap, we've got the Scarf. As long as something survives. It's not like they're going to be able to take us both out here. Unless they do, like, what, Bitter Blade my Incineroar plus Rock Slide? No, that wouldn't do it. Rain Punch, we can take that. Good. And they're back up to full, unfortunately. And Incinerate. What? Incinerate. Alright, let's put another Intimidate down, I guess. Ceruledge has Incinerate. Okay. Lucario's at -1 defense. I think Sacred Sword can probably get it. So I'll just go, and then I'll just go for knockoff onto the Ceruledge. I guess maybe Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed would need a crit to finish off Incineroar. Yeah. Goodbye, Lucario. I knew they weren't Sash because they were Ganlon Berry. Bitter Blade my Chien-Pao, but I get the knockoff in return. Goodbye, Ceruledge. Luxury Ball Ceruledge. This person is memeing on me, aren't they? Okay. Hello, Quavel. You already Tera'd. Here's a Thunderclap for you. And a knockoff if that's not enough. Thank you for the electric terrain. Bang. Kinda wish I got the knockoff. I wanna see what he's holding. Oh, good game to my opponent. That was fun. Oh. Please get a trader card. Alright, that is a very interesting team. It's a Koraidon Rain team, which you wouldn't think would be very common. Politoed, MEOWSCARADA, which I wouldn't normally specify, but this is casual ladder, you never know. Sinistra, Gardevoir, Dragonite. Very strong Pokemon all around. Like 6 real threats. But, like, do I bring Sun to cancel out the rain when they would want Sun? Do I bring Incineroar when a lot of the team threatens it? I think I do. I think Incineroar is probably fine. Raging Bolt is really good. Maybe I put up screens with Raging Bolt and just start blasting with that. That seems pretty reasonable. I still like Incineroar. And it's either Chien-Pao or MEOWSCARADA. I think I'd rather have the Sash. Sucker Punch, Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner, Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner seems pretty good. And I've got Triple Axle here, but being able to switch moves, protect, have a Sash. I think it's just a little bit better in this matchup because I have no idea what's going on. Situation can change rapidly. That's a great trainer card. Basculegion Sinistra. Okay. Two ghosts against my cat is a little awkward. It's Mold Breaker Basculegion. It's not Swift Swim. It's Mold Breaker. It's not adaptability either. It's Mold Breaker. Okay. I'm going to put up Reflect. And Thunderbolt the Basculegion. Okay, the Basket Legion protects. Guess I could have gone light screen first then. Who knows what's gonna happen? Basket Legion is just a bigger threat. I've already got Assault Vest. Yeah, it's Shadow Ball. Should have been light screen. Does a decent chunk, but not too bad. Alright, now I'll put up light screen. And throw another Thunderbolt. It's gonna be hard for you to take out this Raging Bolt. I guess you could, like, biggest fear is like Rage Powder here, plus take out the cat, but then I get another cat on the field, so it's probably fine. Almost feel like swapping in Incineroar for MEOWSCARADA would have been a better play. But here's light screen. We're faster, and we get the Thunderbolts. Goodbye, Basket Legion. Perfect. And you can take out MEOWSCARADA now. Getting something else in would actually benefit me. Something that can handle Sinistra. Yep. That's cool with me. I think I do want to go Incineroar first. So if they have some physical attacker, Chien-Pao would buff its damage against me. I'd rather have Raging Bolt take no damage behind screens. That's basically the plan here, so. Dragonite. Alright, are you Inner Focus or Multiscale? Inner Focus. Cool. Incoming Draco Meteor. I'll go for the knockoff into Sinistra. Fake Out will get me nothing. I'll Tera so I'm not weak to Dragon, and Draco the D-Knight. We're gonna Tera first. Maybe they're not gonna Tera the Dragonite. I mean, you don't have Multiscale, so it'll be hard to live this. It could be Rage Powder now. Nope, we're just faster than Dragonite. Goodbye. Woo, okay. Raging Bolt is my restricted, basically. Let's see how much knockoff can do to this Sinistra. Ooh, they've got Scald. Oh, that can't burn me, though. I'm a fire type. Not much. And their item? They didn't have one. Oh, that's why I did so little. They're itemless, Sinistra. Okay. Protosynthesis boosted our defense. Nice. Go for another knockoff into Sinistra. Why not a Flare Blitz? And put half a Draco at the Koraidon, who's going to Tera. Okay. We're going to get locked in at -4 if they take out Incineroar. Oh, they'll take out Incineroar, alright. They're Tera fighting. I was thinking, it's like, oh, behind Reflect, maybe I live. No, definitely not now. But with our defense up from the sun and Reflect up, they're not going to be able to do much damage with their Koraidon. Fishing for a burn makes sense. They didn't get it yet. Alright, Chien-Pao, come on out. I think I just want to protect Chien-Pao and go for... like Thunderbolt to soften up Koraidon a little bit more. Yeah, Collision Course into Pao. I was thinking maybe Electroweb, but I'm max speed, and I have a Sash anyway. Ooh, critical hit. There we go. Haha. Raging Bolt is just dismantling this team. Love it. Good job, Raging Bolt. Stun Spore. Oh yeah, you can't do that to an electric type. Alright, Ice Spinner finishes this off. Draco if that doesn't work somehow. Battle's canceled. Good game. Cool trainer card. Alright, we're back. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.